There, BookTube. It's Chelsea. It's Tuesday, the day after Memorial Day. I just finished a crazy intense day at the library because everybody was bringing stuff back, and I'm super excited to be here today. I am playing Marry, Kiss, or Cliff, the tag. I feel like I was the last person to hop on this train, but I just got tagged by the Book Moo, who is amazing and beautiful and lovely, and I will link her channel below. She's also doing a Game of Thrones / A Song of Ice and Fire read-along. I say slash because right now they're just on Game of Thrones, but I will be joining in with them when they get to some of the later books. I have just read the actual Game of Thrones, like the first book, so many times, and it follows the TV show so closely that I just decided that I couldn't do it again. I couldn't read it again. But I'm going to join up with them later, so please do yourself a favor, go check her out, hop on if you haven't read Song of Ice and Fire yet, because it's going to be awesome. Anyway, today we're doing Marry, Kiss, or Cliff. If you haven't seen any of these tags yet, I'm going to draw, I have enough names to do 5 rounds. So I'm going to draw 3 names, and of those 3 names, I'm going to decide which one I would marry, which one I would kiss, and which one I would kill by pushing off a cliff. So without further ado, let's get to the names. All right, I did my best to mix the, oh look, I'm using like my favorite Belle mug. This was my friend Rebecca and I got kind of matching one. She got Aurora and I got Belle because those are each of our kind of designated princesses. But I've had this mug for forever and it's one of my favorites. So there's another entry in my mug collection for you. But all right, the first name is Tyrion Lannister, speaking of A Song of Ice and Fire from all the Game of Thrones books. And then there's, what's this one? Let's see. Okay. Ooh, 2. Okay. And then there's Akiva from Daughter of Smoke and Bone. And Dexter from this lullaby. Ah, what toe? Those are, I can't pick one. All right. I know, Penny, it's so hard. Okay, now, I'm going to have to kiss Tyrion because I think the height difference could be an issue for future children if we get married. So I'm going to kiss Tyrion. Oh, this breaks my heart. I'm going to marry Akiva because he's a friggin' angel and he's gorgeous and amazing, and I'm just in love with Laini Taylor, so he gets bonus points. And then I'm going to have to kill Dexter from this lullaby by Sarah Dessen, even though he was like one of the first boys from a book I ever fell in love with his shaggy black hair and his silly name Dexter. I'm going to have to push him off a cliff. Sorry, Dex. Okay, round 2. We have, Laurie Lawrence, also known as Teddy, also known as Theodore from Little Women. And we have Marcus Flutie, Dreadlock Toddy from Sloppy First by Megan McCafferty. And last but not least, we have, Roland from Stephen King's The Dark Tower series, which if you haven't read is like this huge 7-book-long epic fantasy, and Roland is kind of like the last poet, cowboy, main character, hero kind of dude. Unfortunately, since I haven't even made it to the end of the books yet, and I don't entirely know if he survives, I don't think I'm willing to get emotionally invested. So sorry, Roland, I'm pushing you off the cliff. I mean, okay, I feel like this one's pretty easy. You gotta kiss Marcus. He's a poet who goes to, coffee houses, and he has dreadlocks, and maybe he does drugs, but he's so redemptive, and I just am in love with him. And of course I have to marry Laurie. I mean, come on. What self-respecting lady who's ever read Little Women would not marry Laurie Lawrence? Except Jo March, because she's, I don't even know. I almost said some not nice words just then, but that, I never understood it. I get it, independence, but it's Laurie, so anyway. Next round, this is a new one. Josh, who is one of the male leads in Jenny Han's To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and he's just so good. He's just so nice, and he just wants a chance. Just give Josh a chance. And then we have, Neville Longbottom from Harry Potter, someone we all are familiar with, I'm sure. I wonder if this is the other. Okay, good. And then we have Etienne St. Clair, and clearly I took Spanish in high school, not French. From Anna and the French Kiss. If you can see, I accidentally wrote Stephanie Perkins, or Stephanie and the French Kiss, because it was written by Stephanie Perkins. This is what happens after a long day at work, people. Okay, this one's a little tough. I'm gonna have to push Josh off a cliff. Even though I love him, I really do. He's so good. But in comparison, he just drew the short stick today. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm only going to kiss Neville Longbottom. I bet you guys thought I was going to say I'd marry him, huh? Because he's all sweet and caring in the Marion type, which he is. But I'm just going to kiss Neville Longbottom because I really feel like he needs Luna. I feel like him and Luna Lovegood should be together. They need each other. There's connections happening there. And then I'm going to marry Etienne St. Clair because he is wonderful and he's got just the right amount of tortured in him, and he's French and beautiful, and that whole book just made my heart explode with like warm fuzzies. Alright, looks like we're getting down to the end. Looks like I've got... Oh no, did I count wrong? Ooh, I may have counted wrong. We may just have to do a little bonus round kind of deal. Alright, next round, Henry de Tamble from The Time Traveler's Wife, which is a wonderful book. Nick Carraway from The Great Gatsby. We're getting some adult titles in this round, it looks like. And we've got... Ooh, Wolf from Scarlet. Dang. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna have to push Nick Carraway off the cliff. I love him. I do. Of all the Fitzgeralds, he's one of my favorites, but he just goes getting mixed up with bad people, man. You just gotta stay away from people who aren't really your friends. And then I'm gonna have to kiss Wolf. I mean, I feel like we see where this is going. I'm gonna have to kiss Wolf because... Oh. Whew. Damn, Scarlet. Whew. Yes. I'd be a part of that pack. Get it? That's a Wolf joke. Anyway, and I'm probably going to have to marry Henry de Tamble from The Time Traveler's Wife because he time travels, and he's so cute, and he's so nice, and he's kind of rough around the edges. He's a little bit of a badass, but he's such a good dad, too, and he's such a good husband, and it's so good. It's so good. I love it. Okay, and it looks like I lied, and they only have two left. I only have two left for this round. So my choices are between Nick from Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist and Ron Weasley from Harry Potter. You know, I think I'm going to be kind of generous this round. I'm not going to kill anybody. I'm going to kiss Nick from Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist because he's a musician and he's artsy and he's adorable, but not, for the record, not the Michael Cera version. Did not like the Michael Cera version. I wanted the Michael Cera version to, like, grow some balls, basically, because I don't know what that was. But in the book, he's much more masculine while still managing to be all, like, arty and tortured and stuff. And, of course, I'm going to marry Ron. I feel like there's not a better person in the world to end this game on because it's Ron Mother Flippin' Weasley. He's from a huge family. He's got magic. He's got red hair. He's the comic relief. He's like a hero in disguise. He's a diamond in the rough. He's everything. He's everything. He's the everything. And for the record, Harry Potter didn't even make it into the cup because let's get our loyalties straight, okay? But that's it, guys. That is my wonderful mug full of so many names. I had such a good time playing. Thank you so much to the Book Move for tagging me. In terms of who I'm going to tag, I'm going to have to take a look around and kind of see who has and hasn't done this tag yet because it's one that's been going on for so long. But I'm going to do that, and I'm going to tag a bunch of people in the comments down below. So if that's one of you, please, please, please tag because I want to see your answers. And you know what? Even if I didn't tag you, go ahead and do it anyway. You don't need my permission. That's it, you don't. Just do it. I want to see who you would kiss, who would kill, and who you would marry. That's all I have for you guys today. Oh goodness. Apparently that's all we have for you guys today. On that note, and with love from the world's most adorable puppy, I'm going to go ahead and say bye. Bye, guys.